Hi, I'm Dr. Lori Marker. I'm the founder and executive director of the Cheetah Conservation Fund, and welcome to Cheetah Conservation Fund here in Namibia. This is our center, and I'd like to actually show you around. This is going to be sort of a walking tour. You're going to learn more about our cheetahs and livestock, our livestock guarding dogs, and some of the research that's going on at the center. So come on and join me, and let's have a lot of fun. This is Dominic, and he is a 2-year-old cheetah, and we're ready to do what we call a cheetah run. All of our cheetahs that are orphaned here at our sanctuary get to go out and run and exercise every day. He's going to run behind a mechanical lure. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the run, and I'm going to tell you a lot more about what's going on here at Cheetah Conservation Fund, Namibia. Okay, well, I'm going to help feed the cheetahs today. We're exercising them. They're going to be running behind the truck here. We feed from the back of the truck, but this is another way that we give them exercise. Exercise is critically important to captive animals. For cheetahs, they need to run. It's very important for their health. So here's dinner. This is Armos, and he's our main goat herder and dog whisperer. Our Anatolian shepherd is in there. And we're going to open the gate and all the goats are going to come out, and this is what we do every morning. So, okay, Armos, if you're ready. You might want to go back there. So the dog goes out to protect the livestock, and we save cheetahs, but what we try to do is to teach farmers how to best manage their livestock. So we run a model farm. We have a large herd and flock, and with this we have lots of dogs. We breed the dogs, give them to farmers. Our dogs work actively to take care of the cheetahs and the livestock here. They bark loudly and they keep predators away. So I don't often come out here. When I am here at the center, I check out the goats every day. I work really close with Armos and our staff, making sure that they're okay. This afternoon, we're going to start vaccinating some of the goats. We deal with vaccinations, hoof trimming, and I do most all of that with the team, with the veterinary team and our staff who take care of the animals. We've got one pregnant dog right now. Another one's been breeding, and it's breeding time for all of our goats as well. So it's a fun time here at CCF. Okay, walking through our center, we've got this great sign. We're based in Otjiwarongo. Otjiwarongo globally is called Cheetah Town. So it actually means we're a happy place, or the place where the fat cattle grow. So here in Namibia we deal with cheetahs, livestock farmers, human-wildlife conflict all the time, and that's a lot of what our programs are about. So we're also going to talk about our livestock guarding dogs too. But follow me on into our research center. Okay, I'm in our lab here. This is our scat lab, one of our scat labs. I brought some scat back from some of the cheetahs in Somaliland. I want to look at the parasite load of some of the cheetahs that are there. Sophie's here, and we've got other scat being processed. We are looking for parasitology, or parasites that are within. I think these are our dogs and our goats. So when you're finished with that, I'm going to dive in with some of my scat too. We call scat black gold here. We use scat for everything, from finding out what parasites they might have to our lab over here. We actually burn slides, wash the scat, and look underneath the slides at what the cheetahs have eaten. So on a human-wildlife conflict scale, we can actually find out and tell the farmers what the cheetahs are eating on their land. We find primarily they would rather have wildlife than livestock, and that's why practicing good livestock management is so important. Okay, we're again in our veterinary clinic. We've got a great portable x-ray machine that we're able to use. I've just been able to get an x-ray over to Somaliland as well. You can't believe how important our equipment and our supplies and our tools are. This is our operating theater. We use this primarily for spay and neuter of dogs at this point. If we have any critical issues, we obviously can operate here. Sterile, closes the door, and we are able to see through it. People can watch what's going on, but we're in a sterile environment. So our clinic is very functional, and we work very hard here to make sure that everything keeps our animals healthy, and we're also studying everything that goes on. So just imagine what it's like to, I've been studying cheetahs for over 40 years, and when I got here 30 years ago, all I really wanted was a clinic, and I got this, and it's just wonderful. All of our paperwork is not only in, for instance, all the computers, but we keep records and papers, hard copy, because I'm older and I like to look at hard copy papers of where our animals are, and all of the animals that are living here in our center, all our long-term history of them. And again, everything is computerized, and most all of our work has been published as well. So our research is important as we not only collect it, analyze it, but then share it with people around the world. Our center is a base of excellence, and so after all the years that I've been working on cheetahs, we are at the best care and health of our animals. That's why we run them. We monitor their health. We monitor the health of all of the cheetahs that are living out in the wild that we have our hands on. We bank down their sperm. We bank a genome resource bank, blood and tissues, and we study it, and we also keep it for the future to work with other researchers, past and present. Well, hi, I'm Pat from Somaliland. This is Ann Schmidt-Kunzel. She's our geneticist, also veterinarian. I brought you some more samples from Somaliland.
Well, nice to have you back. Thanks for bringing the samples. It'd be really interesting to see where they're from.
Yeah, well, so much of the work that we've been doing with illegal wildlife trade is, over the years, bringing samples back and forth. From that, we ended up learning a lot. And tell us a little bit more about what we are learning in the genetics lab.
So with the samples that we get, the first question is whether they really come from Somaliland, or which area, which part of the world they have been, where the cheetahs have been caught. And so we can do very basic analyses to assign them to a region.
So we work with scat. When possible, I can get blood and tissues. And a lot of people don't like to pick me up at the airport because quite often I'm known for carrying what's called black gold, which is poop. We do work with all CITES permits, and so prior to my coming back, we have to work together on actually getting our government here to get our permits so that I can carry these back into the country and come into our lab. We're also not only just dealing with the genetic work, we're also looking at disease. And interestingly enough, cheetahs also get coronavirus, which for them, unfortunately, manifests into something that we call FIP. Very interesting at this time of the world, but it's something that we've been working together on for a number of years. So that's one of the things that we're doing right now is processing scat, extracting it, amplifying it, and then starting to look at where some of these populations come from, and they look like they are all from this Horn of Africa, Somali region. So,
Right, that's what our findings have been so far.
so okay, thanks.
Thank you, Dory.
Okay, we're out in the bush, and Tim and Anya are going to try to find some scat, black gold. Okay, Anya, you ready?
Anya, such.
Okay, she's found the scat. She's sitting. She's going to get a reward, and then we're going to pick up the scat. The scat will then come into our genetics lab. We'll find out who it is.
Go.
And that's how you find black gold in the middle of the bush. We got quite a team. Okay, this is Eli, and we work together on all of our rewilding and radio telemetry work and satellite collaring. We're going to be collaring a cat next week, actually 3 females. Their collars have run out. We've got a female right now on our land, a female who's got 4 cubs. She's got a home range here of about 100 square miles. And we're tracking her through our satellite program here, and are able to get quite a good view on her. This is in the heart of our property right here, which is what we call the little Serengeti of the big field. So she's enjoying the rains and the wildlife that our rains have brought with the good grasses. So we've got a great crew, and we've got lots of work going on out there with our cheetahs. And this is what our satellite collars actually look like. And next week we're going to be busy putting cats, new collars on cats.
Yep.
Okay, I'm in the ecology office here. This is Carolina, and she's our chief ecologist. This is our property up here, and we do game counts on a regular basis. We've got a game count going on in the next couple days, which will go throughout all of this area, which is approximately 100,000 acres. At the same time, we are doing a lot of camera trapping, and this is a camera trap that just came in. Carolina said, a brown hyena just got a hold of it. We've got throughout all of our property here camera traps. We've been surveying this area around the Waterberg National Park, where we put camera traps. These are densities of what many of our predator species are, and what our game counts look like when we are doing our tracks throughout. So this will be pretty much our next week. We use all of our volunteers. We've got interns here. Of course, a lot of people have gone back to the US or Europe because of the COVID-19 issues that we're dealing with. I do want to point out that everything that we continue to do does take funding, and so we always appreciate funding to help our work go forward.
Yep.
So we've got about 60 camera traps out on our reserve. We use these things, which are a collar, each shepherd, and they go on to, this is a cattle one.
Yeah.
And if the predator chases the cow, a light goes off and a high-pitched sound, and we're testing these as well.
Yep.
This is our Biomass Technology Center, and we've got an education center and a training center over here. All of our processing goes on in there, and we're actually making bush to feed and our fuel logs, and really soon we're going to be making biomass electricity. Okay, we're in our Biomass Technology Center, and we've got thick and thorn bush out here, and what we've done is figured out how to harvest the bush. We chip it. We're right now making bush to feed, actually animal livestock feed, and that's really helped during the drought. But on the other level, we actually make these fuel logs. It's an extruded log. It burns with high heat and low emissions. Everything we do here is Forest Stewardship Council certified. So this is another piece of the work that we're doing. In the next month, we're going to get a biomass gasifier, and we're going to start making electricity out of our thick and thorn bush. So we're pretty excited about that. Our dairy herd has just come back in. They'll be milked in the next hour. They're ruminating right now. I'm an old goat farmer, and we use these livestock guarding dogs. So you saw them go out this morning. They protect the livestock by barking really loudly. We breed them. We bred and placed over 650 of these dogs in the past 25 years. And we put them out with farmers, and we do a lot of farmer training. We practice what we preach. We preach that a good farmer can manage their livestock by having like a livestock guarding dog, good corralling, having a herder, and from that, you can live in harmony with predators. So we're a model farm here at the Cheetah Conservation Fund. Come and have some ice cream. Our creamery is called Dancing Goat Creamery. Our goats dance because they're protected by livestock guarding dogs, which are saving cheetahs. And I'm going to celebrate and have some of our great ice cream. Come and join me. Well, I hope you enjoyed our quick tour of our center here and seeing some of the staff and some of the animals and what's going on. With this pandemic that's going on right now with the coronavirus, I'm not going to be coming to the United States this spring, so I won't be able to see many of our friends and supporters. I hope you all stay safe and healthy. We're trying very hard to stay safe here, but with that, we also continually need your help. So please think of ways that you can keep helping save the cheetah, help our work continue. think about things that you can do there locally, although we're all supposed to be in lockdown at this point in time. So all I can do is thank you and ask you to continue your ongoing support for the work that we're doing. Look forward to seeing you, I hope, in the fall, and take very good care. Thank you for your ongoing help to help us save cheetahs.